Next team we should probably talk about, though, and give some credit to is Man City. Like, if we're being for real, the top four next season is going to be Liverpool, Chelsea, City, and Arsenal. Probably in that order. Liverpool, Chelsea, City, Arsenal. That's my prediction. But yeah, like, Man City's team, I hate picking Man City players in fantasy football because Pep Guardiola does not care about FPL managers. He really doesn't. 1 minute you'll pick a player because he's started 3 games in a row, scored 3 hat-tricks. The next game, you put him in your FPL team and he's benched. So picking a Man City player, it's like playing Russian roulette. Even look at this defence. Akanji, Rico Lewis, Mateus Nunes is down as a defender now. He played left back for a bunch last season. Swear he's a midfielder by trade though. Ruben Neves is down at 5.5 mil. He's dating Maya Jama too, so I'm not putting him in the team out of spite. Nori at 6 mil is a good one. He's playing Wolves' old team on the first day of the season as well, so that's poetic for him to go and get a goal right there. And Gvardiol's 6 mil as well. I think Nori should be a starter, like nailed on. But I never use the word nailed on with Man City. Apart from Haaland, let's talk about him. How much is he going for these days? 14 mil, 22 goals last year. Man, there's no such thing as essential in fantasy football. There's no player that you need to have in your team. You can build a team however you want with whatever player you want. But Haaland, man, he feels like one of those players that it's scary watching Man City play or checking the scoreline if you don't have Haaland in your FPL team. Because the thing is with City, you can put Haaland in and he does nothing for weeks, yeah. And then 1 week you'll see the scoreline. Man City versus Burnley, 6-0. Haaland scored 4 and assisted 3. The maths doesn't even add up there. But that's the type of stuff that happens when you don't put a player in your FPL team. Like, I swear, especially like Haaland. But 14 mil, that's a lot of money. Especially with Salah being 14.5 this year. Look at the inflation, by the way. Can I just point this out? Every year, players get more expensive in FPL, but we don't get more dough in the budget. It's kind of like real life. This feels like everything's getting more expensive, but I'm not getting paid more. So how am I supposed to craft a team with all these big boys in there? I don't know. Speaking of big boys, let's have a look at the midfield. Again, Russian roulette. Who's going to play? Bernardo Silva got the most points in their midfield last season. They've lost, obviously, KDB. Marmoush is a midfielder this year. I'm pretty sure he was a striker last year. 8.5 mil for him. That's a lot of money. Doku's 6.5. Gundogan 6.5. Foden 8. Don't know what happened to Foden last year, by the way. He must have had, I don't know, like, I don't even want to say no jokes because I know he's got a wife and kids, so let me not even make that joke. But he must have had a falling out with Pep Guardiola over something. He just didn't play. But, like, this guy, McAtee, he's been getting a lot of game time recently, James McAtee. Rodri is obviously in there. He only got 1 point last year, or 3 points, damn. Rodri got injured on day 1. Played 72 minutes. Was that really day 1? That's a big shame. I didn't even realise. But who knows if he's going to bounce back this season at 6.5 mil. Might not be a bad shout, though, with this new defensive point system, because he's probably the only nailed-on starter that you're going to get in this City midfield. Because Jack Grealish, I mean, he's probably still drunk in an Oasis concert. Like, the Gallaghers have gone home. Grealish is still there. You've got Doku. And Doku is great. He's a direct winger. He'll take the ball, take a man on. But Pep hates those type of wingers, so I don't even know why he bought him. Savinho. Again, he came in and was boss. He would take players on. He would dribble. And then Pep was like, what the fuck are you doing? Dribbling and taking players on. Turn around, pass the ball backwards. Yeah? You think you're going down the line and taking a man on? Turn around, pass the ball backwards. That's not what wingers do at Man City. But something tells me that this year Pep is going to have an absolute head loss and completely change his system, and his wingers are going to be special. And Savinho at 7 mil, I like it. I do like it. If he's a starter, I think that's the way to go into the Man City midfield, honestly. But we're leaving City for now because I don't like to play Russian roulette with my FPL team. I like guaranteed starters who I don't need to check the team sheet every single week. Fingers crossed. Please, Pep, please. Like, praying to his skull that he puts my player in the team, bro. So let's go to the other team I said was going to finish top 4, which is none other than Arsenal.